You know, one of the main questions people ask me all the time is, Deonte, how many credit cards should I have? And I always have to tell them the same thing. I don't think there's a specific number of credit cards you should own. How's it going, everybody? I'm Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. And the reason why I say that is because I think totally different when it comes to actual credit and cash. Me being accounted by profession, I believe cash is king. And see, once cash is spent, it's gone. So you always try to conserve cash as much as possible. So I always say to people, focus less on the amount of credit cards you have, focus more on the available amount of credit you have. And the basis of what available amount of credit, I always say kind of put yourself in a situation where we're always trying to save, quote unquote, 6 month of living expenses for emergency purposes, right? So if we got 6 months of emergency funding set to the side, we want to have that for cash and also credit. Okay, again, have that amount set for cash and also credit. So you want your credit card balance to a minimum, least balance what your 6 months of living expenses is. Also, have that cash set to the side. A lot of people saying, why would I do that if I have the cash set up? The reason being is because it's always easier if you have to spend 6 months of credit set up and you're paying a certain portion, a certain amount of money towards that debt. You still haven't use your cash reserves. But if you use your cash reserves and you don't have enough credit, you're just out of luck then. So the best thing to do is make sure you got at least 6 months of living expense. So that can be one card, that can be 3 cards, or 4 cards. Now, I didn't say anything about using those cards. I just said have the available amount of credit there for you. Okay? So again, 6 months of living expenses on the available credit, 6 months of living expenses on cash. Has nothing to do with the number of cards you have, okay? Nothing to do with the number of cards, more so that total available balance number. Now, with that said, we want to make sure that we're being proactive, we're being smart, that we're not using those cards, or we got cards with high interest rates. So we want to be proactive, calling our creditors every quarter, see if we can get different rates, get things lowered and everything like that. So we do want to have the available credit, but also have the best product that we can have also. But again, don't focus on the number of credit cards you have. Focus on the available amount of credit that you have. And I think if you do that, kind of looking at 6 month range, keep yourself in the safety zone, I think that puts you in a good situation. Again, this is Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. Check out all our videos. Got some courses coming down the pipe. But most importantly, guys, hit on that dollar sign in the bottom right-hand corner.